But I mean, you're saying that, and I'm suspected to believe, that this is happening, right? So I can't abide by that happening, and I can't abide by somebody that is not going to abide by the rules of my facility.
Only because I mentioned that, sir, I'm having some secure issues that I would need a double lock, but if it's not acceptable by your company and I agree to
My
it.
job is to gauge every person that comes in here because I have a set amount of capacity at
Understood.
my facility, right?
Understood.
I am
Understood.
up in the 90s. So now I have all these people paying money. If I let one person in, that could disrupt everybody else's situation.
And it's not that person that's
not fair to
disrupting?
you, right? It's not fair to you because you get refused, but it's not fair to them that pay so much money, and I let somebody in that's telling me, oh yeah, people are after me, they're going to be breaking it, they could be breaking
You have
in,
people
stuff
here
like
that actually said that to you. You call them what, crazy?
Huh?
You call that saying
crazy.
somebody paranoid?
Paranoia, schizophrenic
That's
is
crazy.
just a diagnosis, and I'm not I'm not a doctor, so
you can't diagnose
I don't have
anybody.
any diagnosis.
You only go by experience of
I'm
your
just
grandmother.
going off experience
With your grandmother.
More than just my grandmother, but grandmother would be the closest
So
affiliation.
wouldn't you think it's unethical to approach someone, a stranger, in the same aspect because that's what your grandparents or family members
Hi,
did?
ma'am. I'll be right with you. It's not about ethics, though. It's about
It's
business.
respect,
Is what I'm
and
telling
that's
you.
what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
business ethics, sir.
Huh?
That's business ethics. You're relying on your past experience to apply to my experience, which is not logically
No, I'm
true.
applying. No. For business, I'm applying my experience in business here.
But it started
Right.
off with me just saying I needed 2 double locks.
That's you saying.
And you said you
were saying
refused it.
I'm fine. I'm okay with breaking that rule, right? Which
No, I
immediately
did not
tells me
say that.
because
Don't
of what you're
gaslight me.
experiencing-
I
No,
said
ma'am,
I
I'm
will
not
only
gaslighting.
need to have that double lock. I feel safe with it. And before I could say anything else, you interrupted. Well, you might have a paranoia problem. I seen it in my grandmother. That's not me, sir.
Yeah, I that's just what I said. Is from the things you've told me. I told you it
And
sounds a lot
other
like
people tell you that, and now
I
you're
said it sounds
refusing
a lot
me.
like paranoia, schizophrenic.
And now you're refusing me because I'm trying to
I-
find some safe zone to put my
I know,
things.
and I can't.
And
deal
that's
with that
very
because it
unfair.
seems like there's a lot that you're bringing that, honestly, I don't want the business for. That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
business on its own.
Well,
right?
good luck with everybody
Unfortunately-
else that have the
Yeah.
same issues. I mean, if you be called crazy because you see someone following you
Not
to
crazy,
your
man.
stuff, that's crazy that you would deny that
Yeah.
person some help. That's
I can't help
unlogical.
you. That's what I'm saying. Is because it sounds
So
like
it sounds like you were
yeah.
finding a reason to just deny me. Period. You could have said that over the phone.
I don't tell people because, like I said, I don't judge
That's
a book by
not
its
a-
cover till
that's
I
what
meet
you're
you.
doing.
But I met you.
And
get
you
what
don't
I'm
know me.
saying? No,
Do you get
I
what I'm
met
saying?
you, so I'm telling you now. It's
You're
not
telling me I'm
happening.
crazy
Yeah.
and I'm
No,
paranoid.
ma'am, you're not crazy.
You
You're
call me
speaking very
crazy and
logically.
paranoid.
I'm telling you that this is from which the stories you told me. That sounds like paranoia, schizophrenic. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing you. I'm just telling you. And I don't mind, doing this back and forth.
I'm not trying to be
but
back and
I don't
forth,
think
but you
I don't
shouldn't have
think
wasted
you
my
wanna waste any more
time.
of your time, right?
You've already wasted my time. You could have said that
but
over
do you
the
want to
phone.
waste more time?
I thought you were more logical than what you sounded like over the
Okay.
phone.
Well, I'm sorry I wasn't logical enough to your standards, but unfortunately I cannot write to you.
Okay.
Based off of all this back and forth we've had since you've walked in.
I'm just telling you the truth. You can't go around calling people psychologically crazy and schizophrenic
Didn't call
because
you
you're
that.
wrong.
Yeah.
You're not out there to experience. You're behind a desk. You're not outside experience what this person is
I understand.
experiencing. And you were in a car. And you're a guy, not a female.
Yeah, you're right. These are all life experiences I haven't had.
So you should never call anyone psychologically crazy.
I didn't.
You did.
No,
You did, sir.
I
You
just said that's what
verbalized
it
it to
sounds
me.
like it.
And that's what you called me.
I
So
said-
you're telling
I
me
said it would
before
be
I can even
important
get-
to get help. I said it would be important to get help because it sounds a lot like this.
And that's illegal to say to a customer.
not.
Oh, yes, sir. It
No, it's
totally
not.
is. In a line of business, yes, it is.
You're wrong.
Well, if someone said that could be a legal lawsuit because that's bias.
Ma'am, it's not bias.
Oh, you think so?
No, I stated an opinion.
And I stated fact that you
You
shouldn't
stated
say
a
that.
fact what?
That's not according to your business to say that to me.
No, I'm not referring. That has nothing to do with why I'm refusing you to.
You
rent
refuse me because
here. I'm
I
refusing you to
refuse.
rent here because when I stated a simple rule, you said, "Well, no, you can just charge me. I'm going to ignore that." What that speaks to me is that there's a refusal of wanting to listen to the rules of the
A
facility.
lock. You see that? A lock, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
recording me, yes.
Yes,
I understand.
have to because when it
I
comes
know,
to
you
my
feel threatened.
sanity,
Yeah.
no, that's defamation of character. And when you talk it down on me like I have no common sense because I'm homeless,
That's
That's
not the
disrespect.
case at all, ma'am. You're twisting my words because you want to
I
make.
don't have to
now
twist
you wanna
nobody's
make a
words.
YouTube video. I get it.
it's not a digital content. It's fact. I'm trying to get help to get out of the situation that I'm in, and you're denying me
And I'm denying you
service.
service based
Because
on what
you
told
said
me.
I would bring other people here to break into his thing. Now, if I'm being followed from over there where the crazy folks are, you think I want them coming up here and I got my stuff in here? Come on now. Use your common sense.
Yeah, I've used it.
You used it wrong, brother.
I'm sorry.
You used
can't
it
get
wrong.
right 100% of the time, I guess. But as of now, I'm gonna ask you to take your stuff and leave.
Thanks. And thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Now, you have a reason to trespass me. I have you on camera
Okay.
for my legal records.
All right.